Shalom, shalom. HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. The honors of the elders and apostles of great MILLSTONE, teaching and well. Peace and salutations be to it for the elect. I'm baptized on Gabar, coming at you from the prophets of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. And this is going to be a quick going into this picture, which says every problem has a solution. Now, where's the solution of this? Alright. And it's a guy hanging from a tree branch with the serpent on the other tree branch. So he can't call it out. A lion at the bottom of the tree. There's an axe down there, which got the tree about to fall because it's already been chopped at. And in the water, there's 2 alligators. Now, the scripture I put up over the post, because I put it on my story, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not into thine own understanding. All right. The solution to this is to trust in the Lord, YAHAWASHI. You know, the Lord will guide you. He'll give you a way out. But if you try to do it on your own, you're gonna die, man. All those animals are vicious. You know, so it says, Proverbs says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding. So the Lord said, only to your own understanding. He's waiting on you to call upon him to show you the way. That's why we have the Lord, so he can guide us through paths that are difficult, things that we cannot get through on our own. You know. Let me grab this. Proverbs 3 and 6 says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So as long as you acknowledge the Lord, YAHAWASHI, you're going to direct your paths. In all your ways acknowledge him. That means before you do something, consider the Lord, YAHAWASHI. And guess what? You'll be on the right track. Because you're going to think, damn, will the Lord go this way? What would the Lord do in this situation? And what would the Lord do in this situation? And with that, you'll have good judgment. And even, so lucky, you'll even gain prudency. And become prudent by applying this scripture to your life. You'll be able to avoid future troubles. Future problems that you just don't need to deal with. You can avoid them just by applying the Lord to your mind. You know, having the Lord implanted into your mind keeps you on the right path. You know, and that's how the elect was born. The Lord created them with his son implanted on their mind. You know, let me grab that. In Romans chapter 8 and verse 29, for whom he did foreknow, meaning to know before, you know, the firstborn, the first created. It says, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son. Alright, so you had the Most High who created YAHAWASHI, and then he created the elect for YAHAWASHI. That's why YAHAWASHI said, I pray not for them. I pray not for the world, but I pray for them which thou hast given me. Because the Lord has given the elect to YAHAWASHI, those which will not fold for YAHAWASHI no matter what. It says, he also, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son. So from the beginning, the elect was conformed to the image of YAHAWASHI Mashiach. Why? So that they can be saved. Alright? To the world, YAHAWASHI Mashiach is a stumbling block. To the world, they can't understand YAHAWASHI Mashiach, so they try to skip and go straight to the Father, because they're not conformed to his image. this in itself is a great stumbling block to the world of Israel, to 2/3 of our people, which will cause them to be destroyed in thermonuclear fire. It says that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Alright, and why is that going to be the reason that many of our people get destroyed? Alright, because it says here, First John chapter 2 and verse 23, whosoever denieth the Son, the same hath not the Father. But he that acknowledgeth the Son hath the Father also. So as you see, it's not about just having the Most High on your side. You may have simple Jake that think, oh, the Most High is greater than Yahawashi. It's better to have him on your side than the Son. No. You got to have Yahawashi and the Father. But Yahawashi said, what? If you have me, then you have the Father. So you can't skip past Yahawashi and get the Father. You have to have Yahawashi in order to have the Father on your side. All right? And it says, let that therefore abide in you, which ye have heard from the beginning. If that which ye have heard from the beginning shall remain in you, ye also shall continue in the Son and in the Father. So you need both. You can only be saved by both, man. By having both. You can't just have one or the other. Alright? And that's where Jake stumbles at. They think they can choose one and just pick that one and be good. But they don't even truly believe. Well, that's the part. That's the reason they think that they can choose one to begin with, because they don't truly believe. You know, that's the reason that they think that they can get around Yahawashi, is because it wasn't given to them to be conformed to the image of Yahawashi Mashiach from the beginning. You know, and that's the things that they deal with that reserves them to the day of the wrath to be punished. But we have Yahawashi Mashiach, we have Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi, we have the true names, we have the Lord, man. You know. This book of John, chapter 14, verse 6, from the brother Amawan says, Yahawashi saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Beautiful, beautiful. So it says, no man can come to the Father but by Yahawashi Mashiach. So if you have a question or a prayer and you want it to be answered, it can only reach the Father through the Son, Yahawashi Mashiach. You know? And Yahawashi is our... You know, he testifies for us. It's like going to court and you have a lawyer. In this case, the elect has a lawyer, which is Yahawashi Mashiach. And the 2/3 don't have a lawyer. They're in court trying to fight the case by themselves, which they have no defense, because the Lord already knows their heart. You know? But we know how to get out of these situations, to avoid these situations, and we know who to call upon. The Lord will show you in dreams and visions. You know, you're going to need him. You're going to need me in that day. You're going to need me always. And brothers, we've already seen the Lord work in our lives. We don't have to question it. So say we're getting into an unbindable situation, or a situation that you may feel like you just can't get out of. The Lord is there. It may seem impossible to get out of that situation, but the scripture says, with Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi, all things are possible. Nothing shall be impossible unto you. So you have it, man. Just believe. The Lord will fight for you. Call HALALYAM law, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, QADASH. The truth help is quick, lesson was edifying, seek document, Agwato, listen, truth is sincerity. To next Yemeshua, I do say, Shalom.